I'm emotional, sorry, give me a minute. Let me live my moment. You see, this is the spotlight, girl. Let me live my moment. Thank you.
Okay, how are we doing, you guys? Are we enjoying the show? Well, we want to talk to you guys about something that means a lot to us, and a lot of you guys here probably know what we're talking about. This year, we experienced something that really touched all of our hearts. And I remember when I first moved to San Francisco, it was really hard to get into any drag show. As you heard it from Ripley now, there's a lot of bitching coming. New York. Anyways, so there's a lot of bitching out there, and it was really hard to get into any show. And I remember I walked into a bar in the Castro, you guys may know this, and it's The Edge, which is right on the corner of I don't know what, and it's 18.
Collingwood and 18.
Thank you. And I walked into the bar, and it was such an amazing drag show that I experienced. And I remember this one queen came up to me. And I was in drag, I was hella busted. I'm still busted today, but I was even more busted right now. And I walked in and she was so nice to me. And she said to me, if you ever want to get on stage and perform, my doors are always open. And I think I know you guys know who I'm talking about. This person is Cookie Dough. As you guys know, this year we all got really bad news. Cookie Dough unfortunately got really sick, and we unfortunately lost her a while back. And I swear the whole community just felt her loss, and we all missed her a lot. The Edge, unfortunately, is a great show still, but it's not the same when you walk in there. She got a lot of support. So we immediately got together, and the Queens of the Castro wanted to know what we could do to remember her. She was such an amazing person. She was always willing to help. She was so friendly. She opened the door for me to perform in drag, and for many of you guys, I'm sure. And we really wanted to make sure that we never forgot who she was. And therefore, we started the Cookie Dough Award for drag queens in our community who actually showcased the type of personality that Cookie had. Somebody who was willing to go out there and donate their time without hesitation, who cares about the community, and who really is a very nice person. So today we're actually announcing the Cookie Dough Award, and we got submission. We requested from the community to submit you guys' favorite nominations, and then we called in the high school teachers, and they read all the nominations, and they decided who the winner was going to be. So Grace, take it over.
Cookie Dough actually was the first person to let me perform here in San Francisco, and as you all know, the person that we are supporting it has won this award is somebody who emulates it, so many of those characteristics. So many submissions, but the top 3 nominees are Roxy Cotton Candy.
Yeah!
Kylie Minono. And Bernadette Bohan. We would love to share a beautiful video with you before we announce the award.
Hello, my name is Edward Cookie Dough. I was born in Mount Zion Hospital, San Francisco, California. I went to Balboa High School in San Francisco. I was in high school from 1978 to 1981. Some of my experiences growing up in San Francisco in high school were not very gay friendly. I come from from a family that was kind of accepting, but I wasn't out. You know, we had, Glen Park had the first gay florist that moved in, and a lot of the people in the neighborhood weren't very receptive to that. And that was around 1979, 1980. So growing up in high school, I was very closeted. I don't even really think, you know, I had that tendencies knowing that I probably was gay. So around 1978 and 79, I was still dating girls. And I do remember my sister, I think she was kind of, you know, at the time, she would, I think, describe herself as bisexual. And I was going to borrow my parents' truck to go on a date. And of course, my sister had taken it the night before without permission and ran out of gas on Castro Street. So my mom had to drive me, 16 years old, down to Castro with a gas can to fill up the car. And I remember her saying, "Edward, hurry up, we don't want to be down here, hurry up." And I remember looking around and thinking, I don't mind being around here. You know, even though I was getting ready to go on a date with a girl, it was okay. You know, like I didn't feel uncomfortable, you know, being around the Castro. So I do remember Harvey Milk being elected, and I do remember George Moscone at the time, but you know, I was young, so I wasn't really into the politics, but however, I did deliver the San Francisco Chronicle, and I do remember when he was slain. They were both killed, and of course on the news with Dianne Feinstein. So it was something, you know, I was aware of and knew about, and it was right around the same time as the Jonestown Massacre. Well, I think some of the changes that happened after that was, it was almost, that would be more described, I would think, as a revolution in terms of, wait a minute, you know, you're killing our people, and not only Harvey Milk, but someone as good as George Moscone, who worked with, you know, worked well with Harvey. And it probably opened up some wounds for people, like, no, we're not going to take this anymore. And I do think that it did help put more people, you know, visibly, put more gay and lesbian people visibly in the forefront of San Francisco and moving forward and saying, no, we're not going to stay in the closet anymore.
We are very excited to have started this in memory of Cookie Dough. Continue to love one another because you never know. The first award winner, you can help me collect the nails. Winning $500 for Kylie. Drag is an expression of love for the art form, having fun while loving life, and the incredible story behind it. She is also the fabulous daughter of Cookie Dough. Kylie Minono.